Hi friend, in this video we will see how to start using OBS Studio software for recording the video on your laptop or desktop. If you are new and you don't know about OBS Studio software, then you can refer the videos that I have given in the description of this video. Those videos will let you know the detail about OBS, like what OBS is, how to download, how to install, and some more details about OBS. Okay, in this video we will see how to do the setup in OBS in order to record the video and where does the videos get saved and how to change the output format and some more details about the setup. Okay, so let us start. So once you start your OBS Studio software, then you will see a screen something like this. On the top you can see some options like file, edit, view, and some more options. Then you can see a black rectangular box. This is actually the preview box. This box will show you what is included in your sources, okay, and how your recording is going to look like. We will see this, it will be clear a little later, okay. And on the bottom you can see some sections like scene, sources, audio mixture, scene transition, and control buttons. Okay, so here you can see the control buttons like start streaming, start recording. These are the buttons. Once you click on this, the recording gets started. But before this, you will have to create a setup first. Then you need to start recording. Okay. So for that, let's go the detail about scenes and sources. A scene is basically a set of sources. That means a scene contains one or more sources that you want to include in your recording. And then we have sources. A source is basically anything that you want to include in your recording that acts as a source. Okay, if you click on the plus icon, there you can see number of sources. So these sources has a different purpose. I mean, every source has a feature. For example, image source is used for recording image, browser source is used for recording browser, and text source is basically a source that allow you to include a text in your recording. Okay, so first you have to create a scene. Since a scene is already created, we will not create another scene, but in case if you want, you can click on the plus icon and then you can create a scene. You have to give it a name, then click OK. Okay, but as I said, a scene is created by default by the OBS itself, so we will use that one. So for deleting the scene, you have to select the scene and click on minus icon and then click yes. Okay, now we have a scene, and inside this scene we have to create the sources. So if you click on the plus icon, then you can see here different sources. So in a normal recording, we need the audio that we generally, I mean, the audio that we speak and the other stuff. Okay, so let's include audio source, and here you have to give it a name, then click OK. Then you have to select the audio device. So as I'm using Logitech, I will use this one, then click OK. Okay, now let us use another source. So as I said, each of the sources has a different purpose. You can refer the video I have given in the description, the detail about OBS sources. That video will tell you the detail about each source, what it is and how to add and how to delete. Okay, you can get these details from that video. So we will use another source, that is display capture source. This is actually a source that allow you to record the entire screen of your laptop or desktop. Okay, that means if you want to record anything that you do on your laptop or desktop, then you can use the display capture source. For this video, we will see this one. Okay, so let's take a display capture source. Here you have to give it a name, then click OK, then click OK. Now you can see display source is created. This red uh, rectangular box is actually the display source. Okay, you can now resize this. You have to go on the pointer and then you have to click the left button of your mouse and hold that, and then move your mouse like this. Okay, in order to resize this. Okay, another way you can do, you have to right click on this and then go to transform, then edit transform. Here you again can see the size option, so you can give the size option here as well. Okay, and in the bottom you can see the cropping option. If you want to crop from bottom, top, or left, right, you can do that as well here itself. Okay, so we have added a display capture source. Now let's add an image source. Image source allow you to include any image in your recording. So let's click OK, then select the image. Let's take this image, click OK. Now you can resize this image just by pressing the left click of your mouse and holding that, and then moving the mouse like this. Okay, and you can also move it just by pressing the left click of your mouse and holding that, and then move your mouse like this. Okay, so first, as I said, you need to create a setup. I mean, whatever you want to record, you have to uh, create source for that and include that source in your recording. So we have included the display capture source and image source and an audio input capture. Audio input capture is a source that allow you to record your audio while you are recording the video. So whatever you are speaking, that will be recorded. So this is very simple setup that I have done. Now if you want other sources, then you can include that as well. Okay, and another thing that I would like to point here, the source that is on top, that will hide the source that is below to that source. For example, image source is on top to the display capture source, so this will hide the display capture source. So if you increase the size, you can see this will hide the display capture source. Only in the portion that is not hidden, that will be included. Okay, and your image will be on front. Okay, so let's resize this. Okay, so now we have made a setup, and now let us see how to start recording. So in order to start recording, you will have to click on the start recording button. Once you click on this, then the recording will be started. But before that, let me tell you the audio thing, audio mixture. If you see this section, there are couple of sources. One is audio input capture that we just added. There are couple more audio devices or sources, desktop audio and the mic aux audio. So let me remove or exclude this another audio source, that is desktop and audio. So for that, you have to click on the settings icon and the setting buttons, then go inside the audio, and then here you can see desktop audio. Just disable this, and your mic audio, disable this. Okay, and one more thing I would like to show you here. just go inside the output directory. Here you can see output mode, that is simple as of now. You can select the advanced mode as well. If you see here, there is a recording section, and in this section you can see the recording path. This is actually the path where the recording will be saved, and here you can see the recording format. This is the format of your recording. Here you can see different formats like FLB, MP4, MOV, and some more formats. Okay, I will use MP4, so we will select this one. Okay, then you have to click on apply, click OK. Okay, now you can see those other audio sources has been excluded. Okay, now let us start the recording. Once I click on this, the recording will be started. Okay, but as I said, you have to create the setup first, then you should start recording. Okay, now let's use this. Click on this. Okay, now the recording has been started. Everything that I'm saying, that is being recorded. Okay, so let's do a Google search. Okay, let's search OBS quick start guide. Then you can open this link. This link will show you how to start using OBS, the quick start guide. And on the right side, you can see some more links, like if you want to know about sources, you can refer these, filters, and some more details. Okay. Okay, now let us stop the recording. So in order to stop the recording, you have to click on the stop recording. Okay. Now the recording has been saved at the location that we just saw in the settings. Let's go to that location. Yeah, this is the video that we just recorded. So let us try to play this. Okay, now the recording has been started. Everything that I'm saying, that is recorded. Everything that I'm start guide. This is some more links, like some more details. In order to stop the recording, you have to click on the stop. Okay, now you saw how to start recording. Okay, so as I'm using display capture source, so everything that I did on the my laptop, everything was recorded. So display capture source is quite useful. So you can use this source to record anything that you do on your uh, laptop or desktop. Okay. Okay, so that's how you have to do the setup in order to start recording. Okay, you have to create a setup first using the sources, then you have to use these buttons. Here you can see start recording is for recording, start streaming for is streaming. You can do the streaming as well using this software. Okay, so that's all about this video, and I would recommend you to refer the sources video, where I'll tell you the detail about different sources in OBS, what they are and what they are used for, how to add, how to delete. That video will give you more detail about the OBS and how to start using sources for recording. Okay, so that's all. I hope the video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching the video.